Hello everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of HyperRogue. How are we doing here? We have 8 treasures that we have 10 of. And so if we were really excited about going to hell and unlocking Yendor, we could say go into this graveyard, unlock 10, grab 10 of those to unlock dead orbs, and then we could start farming up dead orbs. But like, that's the most boring shit in the world. Have you already done Warped Coast? That's Amber, isn't it? No, Amber is ocean. It's coral, which we do have. Okay. Yeah, so I'm not gonna do that. Mirrorland, sure. Red Rock Valley is fun. I'm gonna just do Mirrorland though, first. So there is at least one alternate win condition. I don't know, maybe there's more. If you don't want to do the Orbs of Yendor, you can get what's called a Hyperstone victory. Of course, these stupid images crashed all the treasures I was trying to collect. And the Hyperstone victory has been getting harder and harder in every release version of the game. Ooh, Overgrown Woods. That's fun. But I want to finish up the Mirrorland, so we can always do that later. I read on the forums, like, some players complain about how it gets so much harder, and like, hey, could you please fix it? But the developer's like, nah, it's supposed to get harder. So what is it? How does it get harder? It is a quest to collect 10 of every kind of treasure. Every kind of, yeah, treasure is the word they use for it. And when you do that, a final... Here, we can even look. If you look at the crossroads, it's the 6th column there. It's in red. A Hyperstone is... Can we, like, how do I look at that? I don't know. Hyperstones are unlocked anyway. So when you have treasures from every other land, the crossroads become a land that a ton of enemies and a ton of treasures appear in. And if you can collect 10 of those, which is usually, I believe, pretty easy compared to collecting 10 of everything else, then you win. You get Hyperstone victory. So that could be more fun than Yendor. Ocean, right? Ocean is fine. Do we have Amber already? Nope. So let's go. I guess I should have checked to see what the tide is like. And it is a problem. Oh my gosh. Alright, I'll wait here. I don't want to pick up any extra treasures. As I've mentioned before, we're not going for a high score. We just want to unlock and complete a bunch of lands. One land that I went to once off camera accidentally, and never on camera or on purpose, is Whirlpool, which is a sub-land of ocean. Which way? Back to shore. Northeast, okay. So Whirlpool is horocyclic like Relia is. So this is guaranteed to lead me back to the Mirrorlands, isn't it? I'm not going to get out to some other land, I think. Yeah. You would have to get on a boat to go to another land. Anyway, Whirlpool is horocyclic just like Temples of Cthulhu. But it has additional movement rules that make it harder to escape than a Temple of Cthulhu is. Notably, you can only move clockwise, or I don't know, maybe it's counterclockwise, or towards the center when you're in a boat. And, like, usually you're in a boat because it's on the ocean, right? But you could imagine, like, I don't know, maybe you had the orb of the fish and you could swim around, and then I think maybe you could disobey the rules. But there's, like, a ton of boats there, which is what you use to circumvent the movement rules, because you can only sail a boat in that direction, but if you, like, walk from one boat to another, you can disobey those rules. So the idea is you would, like, find, I don't know, you'd find a bunch of boats that you could use to get to the outside. But it sounds like it's still pretty hard to me. Can I get out of here, please? Anyway, I walked in there once accidentally and quickly got overwhelmed. It wasn't really planning. I wasn't taking it very seriously, I guess, honestly. Even though it sounds indeed quite serious. This is the biggest mirror lands in the entire universe. Which obviously is silly because they're all, like, infinitely large, or at least very large. I don't know if they're actually infinite, but I think so. Alright, there's an eagle coming from the southeast, west, so we need to deal with him first. Kill off these guys. Whew, it's getting a little bit crowded in here. Alright, where is that? Red Rock Valley. Sounds like fun. I think I've only done this area once on camera. I'm not sure. Might be twice. But, the gimmick is to try to, I mean, I don't know. You need to build stairs somehow. And you can do it slowly and painfully with trolls if you can convince them to walk the right place. But it's, like, pretty hard. And I have had more success with killing sandworms, even though that is, of course, quite difficult. When you do bring it off successfully, you get a lot of treasure. Let's just run this way. It would be nice if I could get them tangled up in each other, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. I wonder... Oh, an Orb of Domination would be helpful, right? Get them to order one to get stuck. Ride it around and make it die, right? Could be pretty cool. Alright, that one's going back. So now I can start thinking about maybe trapping the other. The thing that I discovered being a useful way to trap these guys... Ooh, he's about to get trapped? Yeah. Nice. Okay, so now we just have to survive this situation, huh? It's not entirely clear how to do that without just walking away. But okay, so if I pass my turn, I will... If I pass my turn and then attack the troll that comes near, I will be dead. So that's not a plan. Because the sandworm and the rock snake and the other troll will approach me. So we're not going to do that. So I can either run southwest or south, or I can try to run southeast. That doesn't seem too promising. What lands that to the south? It's a crossroads. So I think I can just run south a couple times. Kill off... Oh, he got stuck too! I didn't anticipate that. Huh. So, I actually made a mistake there, killing them both in the same place. I should have backed... Because now there's a wall in front of me that I can't get through, right? I should have backed up a bit before killing the second one. But it's not a huge deal, because we can just come around and climb up here. And now use this rock snake to gain access to all the lovely treasure. They make a very long Plateau is the wrong word. We make a long path that's elevated. I don't know if there's a better word for it. Monsters are arriving at fine intervals, whatever. I need to be careful about running southeast. Or about picking up the treasure to the southeast. I guess if I go there and then back, the troll will be adjacent and I'll hit him. That's 3 moves, meaning the sandworm will not yet be adjacent. Okay, so I can manage that. I could also just... Well, no, I couldn't hop off here, could I? Also, uh-oh. Oh, no. I guess we're gonna be okay. I expected this guy to take a better path, but he didn't. I didn't think about what was going to be running through his head, so to speak. He didn't realize I was coming back to this square, and so he saw, I can attack him while he's on this rock 3 by going around it. And so he didn't take the most efficient path towards where I was about to be. But I can attack him. I can pass a turn and then attack him. And then these guys will get up close. And maybe the sandworm walkworm will even die. But either way, then I can move northwest and they'll be stuck. But neither of them can get to me. Okay, of course he didn't die. I just wasn't thinking. Is there any other treasure I can get to from this stuff? Yeah, down here looks good. So let's not just hop off yet. Let's kill this guy and go exploring. There's a bunch of treasure over to the west that I wish I could get to, but I can't. Oh, that's rock 1. That's no good. Yeah, that guy's gonna have to divert now. Wow, this is a very long rock farm. Oh, he didn't divert, so he's dead. Which way is all the treasure? This is not so productive looking, although it might be. Up this way, I guess? Maybe over here? No. Well, there is treasure that way eventually, although not much. Doesn't seem that productive. Now I've already lost track of where I did want to go. All the rotations. Yeah, I think I'll go this way. Down here. Step not onto the rock 1. Well, I guess it would be fine, but let's take the rock 2 for now. Oh, I'm on rock 1 already. Whoops. So I can't actually get over there so easily. Oh, I guess 1, 2... This is all rock 2, of course. It's not rock 3. And so from here, we can just hop down whenever we want. But we're headed this way to try to pick up more treasure, of course. And monsters can't climb up to bother us. Although, of course, they can still attack us. Oh, he found a way up. Good for you. And this is our 10th treasure, right? Yeah, move southeast, kill 1 troll, attack the other troll next. Oh, he went an awkward direction for me. I thought he could come the other way, but he couldn't. Alright, so it's going to be a little bit tough to collect all the treasure, isn't it? If I move southeast, I'll be in an awkward spot, but if I just pass my turn here, I think I'll be fine. Pass, attack a troll, attack another troll. Yeah, that's fine. And now this guy can't get up, so I'll just move northwest. There we go. And I just need 2 more treasures, I guess. Let's take this one. And I guess there is another one further this way. Or I could grab one of the 2 that's close to me. I'll take the ones that are close to me, because then I can deal with this troll as well. And now we are on the lookout for an exit. Sorry about the sniffles. Little allergies. And poor control of my mute button, I guess. Someday maybe, I'll be a professional. for now, I'm just this guy who like plays video games and records it. There's a wall up there leading to a desert. We already have 10 spice, of course, or we wouldn't be allowed in here. But a desert would be fine. On the other hand, we might as well head over to Hell and unlock some new treasures. Or rather, collect some new treasures and unlock some new orbs, I suppose. In my experience, Hell has so far not been terribly difficult on the occasions that I have come here. I imagine it could get more difficult. You could find yourself in some awkward spots for sure, especially if you collected a lot more treasure than I do. Oh, this is a troll following me. Let's just knock him out. And getting out of Hell can sometimes, I don't know, it can be a bit of a problem. Lesser demons. We must have killed at least 20 kinds of monsters, right? I didn't notice, but I assume Dragon Chasms is unlocked now? Yes. Cool. There's I have experienced several times hearing a roar and going back to check and seeing, yes, I have killed exactly 20 kinds of monsters. So I think that I remember there was one time when I heard that sound and I checked and it wasn't 20 monsters. I had killed like 26 or something. And so I came to the conclusion that that roar was something other than having killed 20 monsters. But I think, based on further evidence, that I must have been wrong that time. Oh, yeah. A lot of monsters. Well, I mean, the main problem is the greater demon, right? I guess I'll just walk towards the lesser demon. Should be fine. I've killed so far 2 lesser demons. What's over here? A wall leading to somewhere. Leading to a dry forest. Those are fun enough. Not overgrown woods fun, but they're fine. And it would be nice to like unlock Emerald Mine or something. Yeah. I guess these are all lesser demons, so it's fine. Okay. I would love for this area to like catch fire pretty soon, so that all these demons would stop chasing me. But more important than that, I think we've basically lost the demons already. Like, they're still on screen, but we'll be moving faster than they are, and they won't be a concern. So we have to be prepared to deal with the Hedgehog Warriors. You guys have seen this place, right? At least once. The trick with the Hedgehog Warriors is you can't attack them directly. You have to move alongside them. And so all these closed corridors that would normally be quite helpful are instead disadvantageous. And so you kind of want to lock down trees to create a better terrain for fighting. And then a fire fairy shows up. Right now, I kind of welcome a fire fairy, because there are still demons chasing me. Let's separate these 2 chains of trees so they don't all go at once when the fire fairy shows up. We'll invite this guy into our life. Torch this place. And I'm not sure exactly how quickly this stuff is all going to spread. Looks like the hedgehogs are not going to get caught in the fire, but we can just kill them off like that. And now we've got a forest fire to outrun, but it doesn't actually move that quickly, so it's not such a big deal. Let's see. I can grab this fernflower to the north. Shouldn't be any trouble. I've got a hedgehog choke point here, which is a little different from a normal choke point, but it's good enough. Yeah, and now the fire is turning to my west. Move up here, chop, chop, head on in. Great. Chop. Ooh, wow! Is that? Oh, I thought it was 3 for a moment, but 2 is still plenty. Plenty to make me happy. Sure. And there's just fire everywhere from that one fire. What are they called? Fire fairy. Fire fairy. That we killed one fire fairy. And the fire from that is still spreading. Is this area going to be a problem? The hedgehog and the fire fairy at the same time is a little concerning. I think we can chop down this tree to the southwest? I want to chop down one of these trees, and I'm just not sure exactly which one. I guess if I chop down the tree to the east, then kill the fire fairy, the hedgehog will move into the space vacated by that tree, and then I can just stab him. So that sounds fine. Although the fire fairy might move into that space instead. Would I be okay with that? She would move there, I would attack her. And then the hedgehog would be northeast of me. I could move northwest. I think it'll be okay. Oh, he also didn't move quite as efficiently as I imagined he would, so we'll just take him out like that. Alright. Now we just need an exit. Great walls anywhere? Any great walls? Something down there? No. Let's just make this area a little bit easier to fight in. One nice thing... Ooh, what is this? Oh, orb of thorns. One nice thing about hedgehogs is... having 2 of them next to you, unlike most monsters, doesn't mean you can't fight them. Oh my. We could go to Cocytus, guys. I've never been there. I would kind of still prefer to leave that for later. Just try to get as many... Like, to get a personal high score of, like, just number of lands that I have succeeded at in a game. And I am concerned that going into Cocytus would be the end of the run. And eventually we're going to have to go to Cocytus. We're going to have to go to the Land of Power. Both of which I don't really feel competent to deal with. But we don't have to do it now. And we can even consider, perhaps... well, I was going to say unlocking new orbs to appear there by getting, say, 25 treasures in some relevant land. Do I really want to go back to Red Rock Valley? Not really. It's not any safer than here. Is it? Orb of Winter. Oh, it appears here. That's nice. But, so in particular, like, I think Orb of Winter can appear in Cocytus. I don't know. I was just thinking, like, to really make make a go at Cocytus, you might prefer to go there from the crossroads with a bunch of orb powers. And it's easy, well, with a bunch of orb powers, which is easier to do from crossroads. Right, so what is this, a living fjord? We have done that already, right? Yes. Would it be a welcome escape? Honestly, no. I feel like I'm doing fine here. Especially with the Orbs of Thorns simplifying things a lot. Oh good, more Cocytus, just what I was looking for, huh? So I can actually walk through fire. That helps. And Palace. Well, I don't love Palace. Oh, an Emerald Mine. Great, we haven't done that before. And we have an Orb of Thorns right now, which is going to help a lot, I think. I'm going to need to outrun this fire just a bit. I shouldn't. That was silly. Wow, wow. Okay, I made an error heading quite so close without stopping to assess. Maybe I need to run northwest back towards that palace. There's a lot of enemies here. And I can't comfortably deal with them, can I? What if I were to just pass my turn here? And then run, say, north, stabbing one of the hedgehogs? One of them is bound to move to square east of me, right? Yeah, there's only 2 squares next to me that they can both get to. So one of them will be there, and then I can run north, killing that one. And then run in some semi-useful direction soon, or maybe just attack him. I think that's actually pretty promising. Let's do that. Okay, now I can just attack. I can attack him without having to do the stab trick because I have the Orb of Thorns. I can attack other monsters with the stab trick because I have it. So here we are in the Emerald Mine. So this place is like a living cave, but also filled with many enemies who have attack gimmicks, like hedgehogs. In particular, there are flail guards and pikemen and hedgehogs. What is this? Overgrown woods. Well, let's try to do the Emerald Mine first. Really? Yeah. Anyway, so the trick with those guys is that you have to attack them in some way different from the usual idea of just bumping into them. Flail guards, you attack by walking away from them when they're adjacent to you. And pikemen, this is a flail guard. Even with our Orb of Thorns, we can't attack him. But if you walk away from him when he's adjacent to you, he dies. Pikemen can attack from distance 2, and to defeat them, you move towards them. You move yourself to be adjacent to them. And then there's also miners in here who are just like normal enemies, except that when you kill them, they remove the floor from an area near where they are. Yeah, I can't stab him either. Okay. Which has the effect that the walls tend to propagate more, because... So here's a pikeman, and we just... like that, we got him. Anyway, the rules in here are based on how much living floor and living walls are nearby, not just generic wall versus generic non-wall. And so when the miner removes the living floor, he makes it easier for balls to spread. Haven't seen... Well, I guess we have seen everything in here yet. We saw a miner... Oh, here's... Yeah, there's our first Hedgehog Warrior, right? And a miner. Oh, yeah, that would actually be quite useful. Could you please be destroyed? Thank you. I can move up. No? Oh, he didn't go where I expected. Wait a minute, what? Show me again? Why is this dead? Oh, I was thinking I was going to use the Hedgehog Orb to stab him by moving southeast, but I forgot that you can't do that to flail guards. Sad. We easily could have gotten out of that situation. I could have just attacked the Hedgehog Warrior before the flail guard. But I was trying to be fancy, and I thought I was going to use my Orb of Thorns, even though I had previously discussed that you can't do that against flail guards, and we proved it several times, and I just forgot. Again. Oh well. Emerald Mines is a tough zone, and it's no shame to die here, but it is, in general, a shame to be dead. Oh well. And here's our score, right? We hit 140, right? 5th place. Which is our best score in a while, right? I got that 207. That was my good off-camera game. But other than that, I haven't really gotten any good scores while you guys have been away, honestly. I've just been playing sort of brain dead and dying. Obviously, we're not starting a new game now. This episode is over, but as soon as you look at the high scores, it takes you back to the Icy Lands for a new game, which I think is dumb. Anyway, so we're dead. Lesson hopefully learned. Thanks for watching.